Hello, friends. It's a pleasure to meet you again. This time, we are going to talk about the credit cards, whether it is a boon or a bane, the advantages and disadvantages of credit cards. So, what's a credit card? It's a card that you can temporarily borrow from the bank for a small period of time. Now, you have to be very, very careful. You have to remain sane on how are you using the credit card. It's a double-edged sword. You have got an advantage, but at the same time, you have got disadvantages which are hanging like a knife. If you don't use it properly, you would be liable for huge interest and the penalty, which you would be talking in the later part of our session. What are the advantages? So the moment you start using the credit card, you would be able to get accumulate some points. Those points can be redeemed for various goodies, or you can use the points for the purpose of payment. You get a free credit. You get a free credit for around 50 days. You get a free credit. So the first one is you get points, you get free credit. That means someone is giving you money without interest. The third one that we have got, the third advantage that we have got is free lounge access in the airport. So you get into the airport at a very, very early time. Let's say the flight is at 12 noon. For some reasons, you have already got into the airport because, or there is a connecting flight. So you got into the airport at 10 o'clock. You have got 2 hours time. You didn't know what to do. So the food at airport are very, very costly. So you get into a lounge. The lounge will be completely free if at all you have got those set of access. They will charge you 2 rupees. That's it. Then the next point is very, very critical. Let's understand it an example. The example goes like this. Let's say I got 2 credit cards. The first credit card, my personal advice would be you can have till 2 credit cards, not more than that. I've got 2 credit cards. The first credit card that I have got, it is from the billing cycle which the credit card gives you is, let's say it is from 5th to 4th. It is from 5th to 4th. On 4th of the month, the bill gets generated and you have to pay on 20th of the month. The next credit card that I have got, the due date or the billing cycle is from 20th to 19th. So on 19th, the bill gets generated. You have to pay on 5th of next month. Let's say I am going to make a purchase today, which is 6th August 2022. Which one I would be doing? Now in the first credit card, just I would have got the bill that is on 4th August 2022. The next bill gets generated only on 4th September 2022. And I would be liable to pay only on 20th September 2022. For this transaction, I would be liable to pay only on 20th September 2022. If I go for the first credit card, 20th September 2022. Why? The bill gets generated on 4th September and I have to pay on 20th September. If I go to the second credit card, my bill will get generated on 19th August 2022. And I would be liable to pay. On 5th September 2022. So just a common sense thinking will help you. that if you make a purchase out of the first credit card, you get that extra 15 days payment. What will I do with the extra 15 days? Let's say it's a 2 lakh purchase. I put it in small RD and I get a small interest of 200 rupees. Fine, no problem. So therefore, if you carefully use that, you would be able to find out which credit card. Maximum, my advice would be not more than 2. 1 or maximum 2. Use the credit card properly based on the monthly cycle. The fourth advantage that we would be having in case you use the credit card would be, if you make a payment on time, you will get a good credit score. What is the credit score? Credit score will help you to get loans at a lower rate of interest. Any credit score of 800 plus will help you, CIBIL score they call it as, will help you to get a loan. Let's say tomorrow you are going for a personal loan or a housing loan or a jewel loan or any business loan. Your rate of interest would be low. And there are apps like credit apps which gives you points for making the payment. That means credit card gives you points for purchasing, for paying using some app like credit app. You can earn again some points. So points can be earned at the name of purchase as well as at the name of making the payment. These are the advantages we have got. So quickly summarizing, you will get points on purchase as well as on payments. You get free lounge access in hospital you are going at airport. Payment on time will help you to increase your CIBIL score. Thereby, you would be able to get better loans. And the fourth and the final one is, the moment you start using the credit card, multiple credit cards or 2 credit cards if you have got, make use of the credit card based on the monthly cycle. Now let's jump to disadvantages. First one is ensure we make payment on time. If you don't make the payment on time, there would be interest somewhere around 36% rate of interest. Banker will tell you, 2.5%, that is per annum rate, per month, sorry, 2.5 is per month rate. So 2.5 into 12 will be 30%, 36% would be the rate of interest. Apart from that, if you don't make the payment, you would be liable for late fees. And on the late fees, there will be GST also that would be applicable. So you would be liable for interest at an exorbitant rate, plus you would be liable for late fees, plus on the late fee would be liable for GST. Now, let's understand how is this calculated. What? The late fee is calculated with an example. Interest, in fact. How interest is calculated with an example. Let's say I make a purchase. On 10th July 2022. This is the date of purchase. And I am liable to make the payment. Let's say the bill gets generated on 4th of, next month, 4th of August. I am liable to make a payment on 20th of August. Right. We were discussing this in our earlier example. 4th of August gets generated on 20th of August. I have to make the payment. Assuming I am not paying on 20th of August. Assuming I am paying only on 25th of August. Interest would be applicable, not for 5 days, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, it would be applicable from the date of purchase. It would be applicable from the date of purchase till you make a payment. Some 50 odd days, the interest will be applicable. That means if you don't make the payment on time, you would be liable for interest from the date of purchase till you make the payment. So we have to be very careful on this first point. Second point, Now, before making this payment on 25th of August, if I make a fresh purchase, on the fresh purchase, interest would be applicable from day one. If I have not cleared my past dues and I am making purchase, what will you do? Anyway, within 5 days I have cleared that. So tomorrow, anyway, I have got money, I will be paying that. Now let me make one additional. Now let's say I am making a purchase. I am making a purchase, another purchase on after the bill got generated on 4th of August. I am making a purchase on 10th of August. What will I assume? This will get generated only next month. I will have time in the next month. Like that, I will assume. No. If you have not made the payment on time for all the fresh purchases, the interest would be applicable from day one. The interest would be applicable from day one. No free credit period would be applicable till you clear all your past dues. So interest, we have to be very careful. Exorbitant rate, plus on that there will be a late fees, plus on the late fee you would be liable for GST. This is the first disadvantage. Second disadvantage, we will make unnecessary purchases. We will log into some of the website, Flipkart, Amazon, or any of the website and see, okay, the moment you purchase using this credit card, you will get a cashback of 1,000. You would not even be requiring that. Still, you will end up purchasing because you see the cashback. You will be attracted towards the cashback rather than seeing whether it is important or not. Let's say you would already have got you already have got a earphones. No, you see a Bluetooth earphone. Already you have got a Bluetooth. This is a modern earphone, 3,000 rupees. No, it is available at 2,500. If you purchase using a credit card, let's say X bank credit card, you get only a 2,200. You will be spending the 2,200 thinking that you are saving 300. No, you are in fact losing 2,200. So the increase in spending will be there. You have to be a little bit careful. That's why we started our discussion saying that you should be sane on making the purchase. The third, the first disadvantage is unnecessary interest, late fees, all those things. Second is increase in spending. Third disadvantage, you made a payment. You made a payment of whatever amount. You made a purchase of, let's say, 70,000 rupees. Banker will come back and say, you don't need to make entire 70,000. You pay only a minimum amount of, let's say, 10,000. Then you'll be happy. Okay, let me make only a minimum payment of 10,000. There will not be low fees. Yes, fine, there will not be late fee. But on the 60,000 rupees that you have not made, you would be liable for interest. You would be liable for interest. That means please do not go and use the minimum payment option. Minimum payment option will involve exorbitant interest on the amount not paid. So these are the disadvantages that we have got. Quickly summarizing the advantages and disadvantages so that you are all aware of what is that we have discussed. You would be liable for points at the time of purchase as well as at the time of making the payment. You would be eligible for free lounge access. You would be, having that extra credit period if you properly use based on the monthly cycle. Disadvantages would be exorbitant interest of 36% plus late fees plus GST on the late fees if you don't make the payment properly. It will create unnecessary spending. And minimum payment option, please do not use because on the amount not paid, you would be liable for interest. So concluding, credit cards, is it a boon or a bane? It is a boon provided we are sane on purchases as well as our payment. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please click the like button as well as subscribe to the channel in case you like the video. We will catch up soon in relation to some other interesting topic. Thank you.